Okay, let's walk around this B registration. So it's either 1984 or 85. Land Rover 90 genuine county station wagon, petrol, and the original 2286 petrol, this one, because it's an early one. Finished in slate grey. Quite a high spec, this one, apart from its usual county fitments of alpine lights and opening rear windows and full county 7-seat trim. This one's got a sunroof that's been fitted later. It's got a 2-inch lift kit. It's also fitted with a matching set of BF Goodrich Track Edge M&S 235/85 R16 tyres on silver modular rims. What else have we got? Pair of auxiliary lights on the front bumper. I haven't checked to see if they work. Some light guards on the front, steering guard, front diff guard, checker plate to the wing tops, modesty covers, rear quarters, and a lot of checker plate inside on the dash top, tailgate, and the I think the whole rear, well, the rear tub floor is in checker plate on this one as well. Yes, it is. Mud flaps front and rear, tow pack with step and electrics, and tailgate mounted spare wheel. Right, let's go around and pick out some good bits and bad bits. Give you an idea of what it's all about. Generally a nice original county, this one. Most of its paintwork is original, so there's a lot of scars on it here and there, and patina, shall we say. The bonnet has been repainted and is almost the same colour. It's not a particularly wonderful finish, it's fair to say. In fact, it looks very slightly metallic, but it has been repainted on the bonnet, which isn't the best of jobs, but it looks reasonably similar. Around the front end, it's obviously had the bigger light guards fitted at some point. The holes are there for it, and they've obviously been taken off, and the little ones put on there. So you've got a couple of holes in the wing tops. Usual scratches around the light units on both sides. There's a dent just there in the front panel. Looking down the near side, actually looks relatively straight, certainly in terms of its near side front wing. It's not bad at all. A lot of stone chips on it, as you'd expect given its age and mileage, and there's a lot of scratches and chips and stuff up here. As always, on these counties where they've got colour-coded arches, a lot of the paint has come off the arch eyebrows on all four of them, really. Let's have a look up here on the scuttle. Screen looks fine. Roof looks okay. Scuttle corner on the near side is really first class. I don't think, by the look of it, that's ever actually been replaced. It looks pretty original, that one. Looks very good. Nothing wrong with that at all. A-post is pretty good. There's a tiny hole about the size of a pinhead in the base of the A-post just down there. Usual dents where the door's opened onto it, and the corresponding dent in the front of the door skin on the passenger door. Passenger door, she looks pretty good, so apart from it's dented there, which is probably to do with when it's opened onto the A-post. Dent in the passenger door there, and three great big scrapes there, and there. Actually, yeah, they are scrapes. They've gone right back to the metal. Bit of electrolytic reaction and paint loss on the bottom of the door there, and it is sitting slightly proud at the back edge. Modesty cover, it looks like it's slightly crinkled underneath the checker plate. Let's have a little look inside. Inside it's actually really rather civilised. All 7 seats are all pretty new, so they're all in really great shape. All really good, those seats, and so they're pretty new. It's got rear seat belts in it as well, this one. Headlining in the back is all good. Around the front, the headline has been cut about a bit to fit this sunroof in. It's not the best of jobs, it's fair to say. But that's about it. Matted floor rather than, in fact, it's a full acoustic mat set on it. It's got all the acoustic matting around the seat boxes and on the floors here as well. Near side door frame is a bit scabby all round, and in fact the base of the bottom of the door card is pretty scabby. In fact, on both doors, the door card isn't brilliant. Door frame itself is actually, there's very little movement in the hinge, very little. Actually, doesn't seem too bad, in fairness, the passenger door, but it is rusting on the bottom there. It's still shutting reasonably well. Near side rear wing is all pretty good around there, and up there it's all pretty good as well. All looks nice and straight in there. Near side or cross member all looks good. Around the tail end there's some electrolytic reaction around the base of the tailgate and up here as usual, some of which has been painted over, a bit up there, a bit up there. In the back here, as I say, the interior is actually really quite nice. It's also got a full radio CD in this with speakers and everything works. It's all good in the back here. Tailgate has had a rubber piece put on the bottom there, so I can't really tell what the frame is like, but actually doesn't move about too much when you lift it from the end, so I guess that's not too bad. It is slightly, however, bowed out at the top, the way sometimes they do. Let's have a look at the back of the frame there again. Oh, it looks okay. So just slightly bowed out at the top of the tailgate. A couple of big scratches on the offside quarter there. Looking down the offside, isn't it too bad at all actually. Slightly dented driver's door, but offside rear wing, a lot of paint loss and scratches up here, around here, up there. And as we said before, the eyebrows are a bit scruffy. So I think they call it patina. But no, offside rear wing's all fine. Offside door, again slightly bowed out there, so probably the frame is delaminated, but we'll come back to that in a minute. Offside A post, it's lost a fair bit of paint, but it's actually very solid, actually looking at that from the outside. And again, the near side offside scuttle looks great actually, very good. Offside front wing, a lot of paint loss, especially up around here on the top. Electrolytic reaction down there. Let's have a look at this driver's door. Inside here, so on the driver's seat, the seats are great. Dash is all nice. Tiny bit of movement in the hinge on the bottom hinge pin, could perhaps do with replacement. But the frame on the driver's door again is a bit scabby, but it's not in need of immediate replacement. But as I say, it has I think bowed out from the skin a little bit, which is why you've got a slight sort of bow there. That's about it really. My name's Simon. You can reach me on 0771 906 9353, or in the office on 0118 946 3352, or you can go to our website, which is www.motodrome.co.uk. We take part exchanges, we take Visa and MasterCard credit cards and debit cards with a 2% surcharge for credit cards, and we can ship it anywhere you like in the world, certainly the UK and Europe, no problem at all. We have a shipper that can send it anywhere you like in the world apart from that. That's about it. End.